What's up, everybody? We're live right now. Let me just pull up my own stream to make sure I actually am. Hope everyone's having a nice day. Do need to see if I can pull up my YouTube video. Streamlabs chat. There we go. Hey, a chess player. Okay, I guess that means I am live. If the chess player is here. How is your day going? All right, let's get a game. Mr. Yummy Apple Time. Pretty good too. Can't complain. Well, let me fix this. That looks pretty good. All right, I think the chat's good here. Pretty sure. All right, here we go. Good luck. We'll go with the Caro. Bring out the pieces. All right, here we go. Advanced variation. Giving up the pawn for some center control. Hitting the pawn over here. Okay. I think we can get away with this. Maybe slide our knight to g6 and attack it again this way. We go here. Now what are they going to do? Are they going to put their bishop here? I don't know if that'll be good. Let's see. Oh, I do need to open up this queue. My knight bot closed it. All right, that is a free pawn I can take. Let's do it. Let's take that pawn. Now we regained the pawn, and we shifted this pawn away from the center. So this is super good for me. Okay, I'm in check, but I can just move. Let's block it. All right, they really want to take this way. Either take back with the queen or take back with the knight. I'm inclined to take with the knight. What's up there, Evan? All right, now we can gain back the pawn here, and we're actually up a pawn here. And these are two center pawns. All right, now this pawn here is pinned, so I'm going to unpin it by castling. Oh, the chat is completely covering my face. Let's see if I can cut it off a bit. Let's do it up to my chin. But hold on, that looks weird. Okay, there's still a little dot there. All right, I think we're good here, but it's a bit. I want to perfect this. Come on, let's get this. All right, I think that's good. Let me know if everyone can read that. How does the chat show up on the stream? Can you all see it? Let's go here. Get the rook active. What's up, Ronald? Maybe knight here at some point. Yeah, knight here looks pretty good. If they're not careful, they'll walk into that, and then it'll be supported by the queen. I guess queen here makes the most sense, but then that runs into rook here. Queen could take the pawn, but then I could take this pawn. All right, that just lets me go over here with the fork. Chat is perfect. Awesome. Fantastic. Wet Noodles is Magnus Carlsen? What? I'll 1v1 you. Yeah, just hop in my queue. Exclam join. And sub to my channel. And you guys that are in here, if you can throw me a like, I'd really appreciate it. We have Magnus in the chat, guys. This is actually Magnus. Queen is hit, so let's just move it out of the way. Let's go here. Throw a punch at that pawn. All right. Fair enough. Let's go here. Offer a queen trade. Carlson's brother. That would imply they would need to have the same last name. It's clearly different here. Let's go here with the knight. Maybe lock in my knight on d2. That looks pretty good. Let's do it. d2, hit the queen. Where's this queen going? Gives me enough time to bring in my rook to this square. Let's do it. Bring in that queen. This knight is a monster. Okay, that pawn was loose, but I don't really care. Not in the slightest, because I'm on for bigger and better things. Such as, let's see what to do. I guess let's make an escape for the king. And I have 20 seconds left. I have to start playing faster. What the heck? I just realized I had 20 seconds left. Blunders this pawn. This is a bit scary. Okay, let's go here. $16 guys. Don't have that much time. Check. Here. Can I get that? Can I go there? I can go this way. Hit the rook. This blunders the knight. I messed up. I have 10 seconds. It's not good. But I have a passed pawn. I can do something with it. Okay, let's come here and start pushing at some point. Check and push. Let's make some magic. 6 seconds, oh boy. I could get flagged here so easily. This way. Here. Slide in the rook. Check. Uh-oh. Here. 2 seconds. This is not good for me. This is really bad. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna have to flag. I'm gonna have to go for a dirty flag. Blundering the rook. He didn't see it. I ran out of time. Oh no. Yummy time apple got me there. Bummer. Start off the day with a big fat L. Okay. Good game there. You kicked my butt. Alright, Evan Ahmed. Your turn. It's a tough time control, this 3-minute. Good game. Yeah, you did really well. You got me fair and square. Alright, here we go, Evan. Alright, let's go here. Bring in the knight. Bishop over here, castle next. Alright, let's go here, tuck down the bishop. It's kind of like a London system we're doing, except it's not. It's the other side. Nope, I did not have a rough day. Let's go here. Maybe go this way. I kind of want to take some center control. It's got to be solid. All right, what to do? They're not making it easy for me. Let's put the bishop back over here. Expand in the center. Or you just played a good game, chess player. I have no excuse. Let's try to attack these pawns this way. I realize that this pawn is pinned, that the bishop can come here, but I can only scoot behind it, and then that's pinned to that bishop. So I'm okay with this. Let's go here. And we push up. We're going to park our bishop over here. That looks solid. And time to capture. I'm okay with giving up the bishop pair. Let's go this way. Threatening a fork, of course. I do like my bishop over here, how it's locked in. We'll just come here. Now our queen has some nice control. Could get kicked away by the rook. I could push in with my knight. Let's try it. See what that looks like. They could try to attack me, but I could go here. I think I'm alright. I'm a little nervous, though, about this pin. Yeah. That's a good move, isn't it? Let's go here and just defend everything. We're defending the queen twice. Bishop's still in a good spot. Not too worried. If they don't take the queen, I may... Okay, I think I'm going to move it out of the way. Let's go this way and maintain some control over this diagonal. Then maybe put a rook on e8. I need to be a little more aware of my time. I let it get the best of me. I think this is good for me. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go here. See if they want a queen trade now. And I think this will benefit me because my knight is a lot more active than this knight. Really, they don't take. Let's go this way. Pointing at that pawn. They may push it though. Okay, no, they don't. Okay, am I getting a passed pawn here? This might be good. If I come here and they go here, I go here. They're actually not in time to stop the pawn. Here, push. Yeah. Here. There's no way to stop the pawn. I think this pawn is just rolling up the board. I'm even willing to sacrifice. Do I even need to, though? Could I not just go here? Here, knight here, I push. And then what is he doing? Let's just go here. Push. We're about to get a queen. But there's no rush. Oh, wait, there is a rush because the king can stop me. We'll go there. And now it should be a simple conversion. Just a matter of picking off the pawns. Let's go this way. Push, 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 push. Get another queen. Easy peasy. We just can't blunder anything. All right, let's go here. Now there's a dirty pin. Here, I'll go here. King's gonna go away. And it gives us more time to push that pawn. Push. Where's he going? Okay, I'll just take. Push. Push. There we go. I'm forked. That's annoying. That is really annoying that he forked me. But whatever. We have 13 seconds left. Not good. I need to start playing a bit faster. I got another fork, but it doesn't matter. He didn't do the fork. Let's go. Over here. That's how we do it. Check. Here. check this way. I think that's pretty safe. Okay. I can go there next. And we went on time with the second left. That was really close. But okay, we're back out of the red. We're back even. Good game there, Mr. Evan. That was a close one. Second left on my clock. All right, Ronald. Let's play. Ronald, what is your username? You're up next. Yeah, it got into a real time scramble at the end. 2 games in a row. Super crazy time scrambles. Ronald, are you still here? Wet Carlson? I don't know. I think that might be a joke account. I don't think Wet Noodles is really here. Yeah, guys, I think Ronald may have went away. Yeah, Wet Noodles is not here. I would have 1v1'd him, but Magnus is afraid to play me. Corey Zapin, school teacher. What the heck? Who is that? That is so weird. Go to channel. This is a real channel? What the heck? That is very weird. Yeah, what the heck is this username? Some people, right? Hey, Zachary, yeah, I can play you. Just sub to my channel if you hadn't already, and throw me a like. That's all I ask. Let's get a game. I think we've played before. Nope, I didn't delete him. He deleted himself. All right, let's play. Mr. Zachary. Let's go here. And there. Interesting. Moving the bishop out over here already. I think we can go here. Hitting the knight, hitting the bishop. They have to go back here. And then maybe I'll sink in my knight to here. Attack it right away. Queen here, bishop here, and then I could do some discoveries. Maybe. We'll see. Queen here's the only move. Okay, or there. Oh, wait, yeah. Never mind. That was the only move. And now I play this. Maybe I go for this, and if queen takes, then I have a discovery. Ooh. Hold on a sec. Taking here, bishop takes. Queen there. I would gain a pawn, but I don't know. I feel like I could do better than that. What about knight here? Knight here hits the queen, and then I'm on the rook. Let's do that. That's a little bit more logical. What's up, 2025 world? Yeah, of course you can play. Throw me a sub and a like, and then you'll be next. Do exclam join to mark your spot. We're on this rook, and we're on the queen. Okay, they move the queen. I think we grab the rook. I think that's pretty solid. They move their queen here, which still is in the way of the pin. So maybe I could play like e6 and then bishop b4. You can't hear audio, but what just happened? It was your turn to play, Ronald. But you didn't. I didn't hear from you. It was your turn, but didn't hear from you. And I needed to know your username. So if you want to throw in your username, we can play after. Let's just take the pawn over here. Why not? Why not? Okay, interesting. Trying to lock in my bishop. That's a good move. Let's go here. If this, I may have to like sacrifice. Okay, they're just letting my bishop escape, which is not good. They should have understood that my bishop was trapped and played like rook c1 or something like that. The knight is trapped? Yeah, the knight's trapped, but there's no clear way for him to attack it. So I should be okay. All right, yeah, this is a move too late. Now we can back up our bishop. This was a mistake, allowing my bishop to escape. My knight's trapped, but it'll take him here and there, like 3 moves to take it. Let's go here. I think the rook is almost trapped. No, but they have this square to go to. All right, that is a free rook. Bishop was hiding over there. Free piece in my pocket. This knight is just chilling on h1, just chilling in that corner. A miss and a mistake are kind of the same thing. In my eyes, at least. Not chess.com's eyes. But if you miss such an obvious move, to me, that's a mistake. We're going to try to open things up. Self-pinning is fine. I'm just going to castle next, probably. Okay, let's take back. And now my knight is free to escape. It's protected by that bishop. Let's castle first. Actually, let's take the free knight. Wow, it's like as if I'm setting up the board, but the other way. I'm setting up the board for white, but I'm putting my pieces here. Like, what if I put my knight there and then the bishop here? That'd be pretty funny. All right, it's time to castle. Kingside safety. Right? It's pretty funny. Yeah, I'm marking my claim. Marking my territory. All right, the bishop is hit. So I gotta move it. Let's go here, forking the knight and the pawn. Pick up that pawn. Or maybe I use this time to save the knight. But hold on, it's not really safe because of there, then the king is forking. So I think I should just take the pawn and be happy. Yep, king is gonna go there. Let's go in for the pawns on the side. Chop. And we're fine on time. Chop. Now we have a passed pawn. We're going to roll through. Boom, 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 boom. Get a queen. That's the plan. Free knight. Free bishop. Push, 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 push. Get ourselves a queen. I don't know why they did that. Check. 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 And we went on time. Check, 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 check. We went on time. There we go. They wanted stalemate. Yeah, they did. Ronald, you still didn't share your username. So I'm going to play 2025. Ronald, if you want to get your chess.com username in the chat, I can play you after. Just do ! Join. I don't think anyone else is here. All right, Mr. Big Dahua Ladka. Challenge sent. Here we go. Good luck. We have a 781 in the chat. That's like double half of you. What's up, Seth? All right, we have a Tarrasch variation against the French defense. I have a video on the Tarrasch. It's one of my only longer form videos. You guys should all watch it. And it'll help you understand how to beat the French defense with the Tarrasch. We'll go here. That move to me doesn't seem accurate. Let's take and damage the pawn. And let's go with this. Hey, Nick YT. Yeah, Zachary. All in due time. Let's go here and then here. Very solid position for us. I think we can castle. Why not? Let's play this move to just shut out the knight. I think that's solid. Who's going to win? I don't know. I want to play like rook g1 and then start going for an attack. I think they may try to castle or something, but then I'm going to chuck my pawns at the king and go for an early attack. All right, we take this way. Now this is really nice for us. This F diagonal is opened up. What is the king doing? All right. Let's start with this move. I want to play this next. I'm on the hunt. What the flip? Yeah, why would they go here with the king? All right, time to run in with the pawn. Leroy Jenkins style. All right, interesting move. What the heck is this? Let's take. And take. The rook has been betrayed. The rook has been unleashed. It has excellent control over that d-file. All right, let's go with rerouting the queen. Because I want to come here and throw a check, get the queen a little bit more active. Wasn't doing a whole lot back there. Let's throw in this check. Where is the king going to go now? I also have this in the cards. Let's see where they go. There? Let's see what to do. Maybe let's take the pawn over here. You meant black's rook, you did not use it for castling, so the rook is betrayed? Yeah, I guess so. Alright, let's take, and then I'll take the pawn over here. Boom. And then if you look at that, my pawn structure is overwhelmingly better than black's. Overwhelmingly. That is a problem. I got forked. Uh-oh. I did not see that. Actually, I can get out of it with this way. Because if the rook takes, I can take the bishop. That's pretty neat. And then if here, I could take here. Yeah, really good for a 700. I got lucky with this. I almost didn't see that I had this option. Okay. We have a passed pawn, guys. This is super good for us. Hitting the knight, clearing the way for this pawn. Let's go here. Hit the knight. I want to play like rook f1, locking out the king. I think we gotta take. No, let's go check. Drive the king away from the knight, and then we pick up the knight. Thank you for the free knight. And then I'm going to push next, and then play rook g8. And I think it's going to be lights out. Oh, we're going to play here. All right, that's a mistake. We go here, and we start scooping. Like a pooper scooper. Pick up those pawns. All right, let's lock out the king from coming here. We're going to push, get a queen. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ronald, yeah, probably they are. If it appears too spammy, YouTube might automatically delete it. But you could also challenge me. Just challenge CoreSquares. I'll type it so you have it. Good game, 2025 world. That was fun. Interesting game here. You were playing pretty well for someone that's almost 800. Very solid. How I play? Didn't we just play? What are you talking about? Oh, we just played. All right, I'm getting a challenge from Naya Biz. I'm going to assume that that is Ronald. Here we go. London system. Against London system, we're going to attack the bishop right away. Challenge it, because that is a strong bishop in the London system. Let's go here and then there. And now everything is going to point towards e5. All right, let's go here. Oh, how did you play? You played pretty well. I would suggest, I don't know if you heard my commentary, but once the stream is done, you can go to my YouTube channel and then find the video and then locate to the spot where we played and then hear my thoughts out loud, and it might help you. Let's go here. Stop any knight f3 business. Back it up. You might do it anyway after pushing, but this damages the king side tremendously. Let's go here. If they want to open up this and have my rook attack, be my guest. All right, they don't do that. I guess let's go here. Actually, the pawn is hit. Let's move the pawn up one square. Do I want to push takes and then take the rook and rook takes and king goes down and play this out? I don't think so. I don't think I need to create any unnecessary complications. Let's just back up the bishop. Praveen, Mr. Modulus, hey there. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to CoreSquares. Praveen says, hey, please suggest some of the legendary openings. Take care, chess player. Thanks for tuning in. Legendary openings. I don't know about legendary, but I can recommend you some openings. My opponent's playing the London system. That's a pretty good opening. I recommend that. All right, that's a pawn. We're going to grab it. Thank you for the free pawn. Guarded by the pawn. Mr. Modulus, if you can share with me your chess.com name, I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you can sub to my channel and give me a like, I would really appreciate that. All right, this move is interesting, but that allows our rook to infiltrate. So it's worth the extra pawn for me being able to infiltrate with my rooks. And I'm already up a pawn, but I'm giving it back for the ability to infiltrate. All right, let's go with this move. See where he wants to go. If he wants to do a queen trade, fine. I'm more than happy to play this out. I do need to step up the pace here and play a little bit faster. Oh, I don't think I've updated my text stuff in a while. I don't remember. Your friend tells you I'm a goat in chess? Oh, that's nice. Who's your friend? It's nice of them, Tilu. For real? I'm going to have to check my win record because it's not 1 win, 1 loss. It's more wins than that. I just hadn't been updating it every game. My opinion about Pragnananda, he's a very good player. I mean, what can I say? He's one of the best in the world. All right, let's go up here. And now we're infiltrating so many ways. Rook here, I can take it. So this is a nice looking battery. And I can always play like a knight e4. This is just dangerous for my opponent. If here, I'm going to go knight here anyway. Adding another piece to the attack. Let's do it. Let's go over here. Really attacking this with everything I have. This is kind of nasty. Queen takes, I'm going to just take it with my knight. Okay. The queen is hitting my rook. What if I sacrifice the rook? Let's sacrifice the rook. He can take it. Because knight here, check. King moves somewhere. And then I take the pawn. This has to work. We're going to sacrifice that. Okay, I didn't see this far ahead. I'm a little concerned. But I think I should be okay. This doesn't work in time. Because of sacrificing the knight as well. We sacrifice the knight as well. Knight takes knight. Queen takes g2. Checkmate. Boom! That's how we do things here. Otherwise, the king will move and I take that pawn. I don't know if it works or not, but that worked out perfectly. I wonder if that was a brilliant move. I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, this was brilliant. Let's go. I get a brilliant move. Haha. Awesome. Good stuff. Gorgeous move. This knight h3. I didn't see all of that with this move. This actually is a blunder. It's a mate in 4. Here, 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 here. Instead of that, they had this. And then I'm in trouble. Here, this is mate. And here, I think just I'm in trouble. This. And that's mate. That would have been pretty sad. Oh, wait, let me see how many games I've won. Let's go to home. I played 1, 2, 3, 4 games after. So that's +3, so 4 wins. 4 wins, 0 draws, 1 loss. All right, let's go with this. Let's play Mr. Modulus. Someone named Nick loves chess. I think Nick YT. Oh, wait a second. Is he next? I forgot to do. Next is 2025. Well, I didn't do next yet. It might be Nick YT or Seth. Okay, let's see what the computer says. It is Seth. It is you. I'm going to close off the queue so that I can play everybody who wants to play me. All right, Seth, here we go. Good luck. Go with e4, bring out the knight. We have a Scotch 4 knights. Beautiful opening. Okay. Center control. This is just a fork, is it not? I'm very confused by this move. Oh, they have queen e7. They have queen e7. This move may hold. Let's try. Queen e7 is nice. I did not see that. This move next, probably. I would just back up my queen to right over there. I think I'm doing okay. Pawn here could be annoying. Let's go over here. Okay. Castle next. Get out of this pin. Okay, we go here. Hit the knight. Is the knight really going to the corner? If they go back here, I'm going to castle, and then I'm fine. That was a little pickle I was in. Glad I got out of it. Official Corey Zapin. My goodness, who are you? Are you the same person as before? Fact Man. You're Fact Man. I remember you. That's kind of crazy how you can just call yourself anything. We're going to isolate that pawn. Let's go over here. Develop our bishop. Connect the rooks. Maybe rook e1 next. Or maybe the other rook would make a little bit more sense, so I don't have to worry about this bishop g4 stuff. Okay. Let's go here first. Hit the queen. Let's go with jumping the queen, jumping to hit the queen over here. Get the knight active. All right, solid. But this isn't good because of this, and it's a fork. Check. I'm going to pick up that bishop. Question is, should I do it with my knight or with my bishop? I think bishop would make a little bit more sense, but actually, yeah, you know what? Let's take with the bishop, and we go here. And now we're threatening that. If they push, I have this. Boom. Get the queen a little bit more active. Let's go here, threaten a fork. I like having knights on the board, especially as it gets more towards the bullet side of things. Having a knight is very powerful. I'd rather have that than the bishop. All right, what the heck is that move? Let's go here, sacrificing the pawn because I have queen takes f6 checking here, and then this would be a mate. All right, we're going to go here anyway and finish things up. Boom. That's why having a knight around is so deadly. 5 wins. Good game there, Seth. That got super tactical at the end. Next up is, drum roll. Come on, Nightbot. Give me who's next. Nick YT. Nick, I think you challenged me a little bit ago. And you are Nick Loves Chess 6968. Here we go. I'm going to shout out my website here, CoreSquares.com. If anyone wants to hit me up for private coaching, just fill out the form on the bottom of the site. All right, here we go. Good luck, Nick. Bring out the knight. We have the same opening as before, Scotch 4 knights. Taking a page out of Seth's book. Same opening, exactly the same thing. Seth, you have someone that's very inspired by your opening. They like to copy you. All right, this is something different. They're probably planning to play pawn to d5. I think we develop our bishop and then castle queenside. This pin is pretty useful. If they're not careful, e5. But you know what? I ran into the same thing with queen e5. Or queen e7, rather. We'll go here. Back it up. They really want to damage their kingside pawns? I don't think they will. All right, let's go here. Where are they going? Okay, the bishop is hit. Let's go here. It's a little bit more active, and then I can play like pawn to e5. Maybe when the knight moves, then queen to e4. Have a little battery going on. Knight is hit. Let's move. Move that knight. And when I open up e5, the queen is guarding that bishop. But then after the knight moves, they will have a battery, and just one defender isn't enough. So I need to be pretty tactical about this. Okay, that's a solid approach. That is a solid approach. Let's go here and take. Knight takes, I may take. Okay, they push. Interesting. Let's go with this. Bring the queen a little bit more into the game. A little bit more active. And I'm just up a pawn? They are fighting me. Let's go here. If queen takes, that's a mistake because that drops the knight. That just drops the knight. What time is it in the USA? On my coast, it's 7:08 p.m. And if you're all the way in like California or something, it'll be 4 p.m. So it's between 4 and 7 p.m. in America. Little battery over here. Do you really have to go here and damage their pawns? Then maybe I'll play like knight or something. Oh, that works too. I didn't consider this move. But now their bishop is pinned a bit. Let's try to exploit. Let's come this way. Maybe knight here next, depending on where they go. That blunders a queen. That's not a free pawn. That's a queen. Okay, I'll just take the free pawn. Now we have a fork maybe next. Pick that up. Easy peasy. Yeah, let's pick up the bishop. No complications whatsoever. Okay, that's a free bishop. And let's go on that 7th rank. That beautiful 7th rank. Time to back up the queen a little bit. Pointing at g7. If they try to defend it, that blunders. Okay, they don't even defend it, and they lose. Good game. 4:30 a.m. in India. What are you doing up? That's wild. Good game, Nick. Mr. Modulus. SXM Spy. I hope you're still here. Oh yeah, you are still here. You just said something. Here we go. 4:30. And you have a math exam tomorrow? In like 4 hours? That's crazy. What are you doing up playing chess? What kind of math is it? Algebra or something like that? Okay, I'm up a pawn right now. I'm chilling. Let's enjoy our extra pawn. Why not? So I want to be careful about moving my bishop here because I'm a little bit afraid of the knight coming here. And I don't want to take the queen because that's a checkmate. So let's protect. Oh, you mouse slipped? Yeah, it happens. Sucks when you mouse slip. Castling next. Let's do it. Let's go here with the knight. Guarding this knight so my queen no longer has to be a babysitter on that knight. It's free to move. I'm up a pawn. Pretty happy about that. Okay, interesting stuff. The knight is coming to play. We got to back up the bishop. Now everything is guarded. Let's take this way. If they want to trade, I'm up a pawn, so I'm fine with that. But for a 166, they're playing really well. That is a free bishop, and I have a queen protecting. So we go here. No checkmates. That knight was hanging. And now this should be a piece of cake to convert. Let's go with... what do I want to do? I guess this. I'm not afraid of this because I could just move. Yeah, let's just move. Maybe knight f6 next. Get the ball rolling. We'll see what they do. That looks like a free pawn. I'm going to take it. That move. Okay, that's actually a good move. They're on my rook. They're on my pawn. It's a two-way double attack. Did I make a blunder? Oh boy. Oh boy. What did I get myself into? I have to give up the rook? No, I don't. Well, I do, but... Oh boy, I really messed this one up here. I got greedy with that pawn. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna give up the rook. They can take it, and I'll go up. I'm not getting checkmated. That's my bottom line. This bishop is attacked. I should be alright. I'm not too worried. We are now not even equal material. I'm still better. Let's go here. I'm still up a bunch of pawns. And a piece. Well, no, it's down the exchange. When do I stream around this time? I'm kind of at the tail end of my stream. This is probably my last game. Okay, now we take with a check. And maybe push the pawn or something next so that my pawn covers the queen. Let's try. I think this is logical. Because then I can move my knight away, discover on the queen, and then it's guarded by the pawn. Okay, but here I can just cover, and my queen is guarding. Everything is locked in beautifully. Okay, that looks stupid, so we take. Yeah, I'm fine here. I'm not worried at all. Okay, the queen is coming to play. I don't want to move my knight because that damages that. Let's come here. Gambiting the pawn, but for some activity, which I think is going to be worth it. Go here. Get that activity. Very, very important. Let's go here. We're creating some magic. Maybe here next. Yeah, let's go over here. If rook here, I take the rook. This pawn is pinned. Boom. That's why I gambited the pawn. That's mate. Bishop is guarding. Take care, Nick. And also take care, everybody. That wraps things up. So we finished the day with 7 wins, 0 draws, and 1 loss. Good game there, Mr. Modulus. Wow, you played really much better than a 166. There's no way that's your rating. All the best to you, Mr. Modulus. Alrighty, guys. See you all next time. Have a good day. I'm pretty sure... Wait, I'm pretty sure. I just want to make sure no one else is in my queue. I don't think so, but I do want to double check. It's going to say the queue is empty. Yeah, queue's empty. Alright, guys. Take care for now.